Hi everyone. Now I hope you joined in with Jack's song because that's really going to help today. So today we are learning about time. Now at home I found this clock. Okay, so I've taken the battery out and on the back there's a dial and you can turn the dial to change the time. Okay, so if you've got a clock at home that your parents are happy for you to use, then make these times with your clock. It will really help. Okay. So this is the clock I'm going to help you to learn with this week. So this is an analog clock. Now an analog clock has two hands. We call these hands. This is the shorter hand, which is the hour hand. This is the longer hand, which is the minute hand. Now they both read scales on the clock. Okay, they both have different scales. The hour hand uses the numbers on the clock. So these numbers are hours, okay? And we've got 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay? Those are the hours. Now, the minute hand records the minutes, okay? So it travels around the clock as well in a clockwise motion. But it uses the scale right on the edge of the clock. Okay, this is the minute scale. Okay, and can you see each of these small intervals? They are 1 minute. Okay, so by the time the minute hand has moved round to the number 1, it's actually moved 5 minutes. Okay, not 1 minute because the 1 is for the hour hand. It's moved 5 minutes because this scale is for the minute hand, okay? So with our minute hand, we can go around our clock counting in fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, so there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Now let's watch the hands move around the clock, okay? And I'm going to show you 1 hour, okay? So I want you to look at the minute hand, okay? That's going to move a minute at a time, and I want you to watch the hour hand. So at the moment, we know this time, it's 10 o'clock. Let's see what happens to both hands as we move the minute hand round the clock. So can you see my minute hand has got to the number 1, but it's not 1 minute because it's travelled 5 minutes round. Keep watching that hour hand. It doesn't stay still. Obviously I'm speeding this up. Now when I get to this number 6, my minute hand has moved halfway round my clock. Let's have a look at the hour hand. Now if you look at the hour hand, it's exactly halfway between 10 and 11. Now for this half of the clock, we think about minutes past. Say that for me. Minutes past. Your turn. Good. Now for this half of the clock, we're thinking about minutes to the next hour. Can you see that hour hand? So as the minute hand moves around, we're getting closer and closer to 11 o'clock. There we go. So today you've learned the hour hand, the shorter hand, measures hours and it uses the numbers on the clock. The longer hand or the minute hand measures minutes and it uses the scale on the outside of the clock. Okay? And we've also learned that in 1 hour, the minute hand goes all the way around the clock and the hour hand moves to the next hour. So it moved from 10 to 11. Okay, stop the video, Lots of information there. Watch it again and then talk to your grown-up about what you've learned.